All right, so today we are talking about why you should be adding Ningxia Red to your daily supplements. So welcome. Thank you so much for being on here live. And for those of you that are watching the recording. All right, so let's talk about free radicals in the immune system because Ningxia Red is going to be very important for this. So every day your body experiences oxidation. It's the same as if you were to leave an apple out on the counter and it gets brown. So if it is left uncontrolled, free radicals can damage your cells. So the damage can be accelerated by pollution. There's sun, alcohol, smoking, stress, lack of sleep, toxins. Those all cause free radical damage. And to counteract the negative effects of free radicals, we need a diet high in antioxidants. So let's talk a little bit about antioxidants. The USDA states that antioxidants remove free radicals from the body, which runs rampant and damages your cells, causing serious illness. So like I said before, they can damage, free radical damage can be accelerated by different things like those pollutants that you are interacting with daily, smoking, alcohol, sun, lack of sleep, and all of that. So we want to make sure that we have high antioxidants into our diet. And that's what's very important. That's going to kind of offset that. So let's talk a little bit about oxygen radical or absorbency capacity, or it's also known as ORAC, it's the ORAC. So basically it's a laboratory analysis that provides an overall measure of food antioxidant activity. So it's going to measure that. It's going to take that food and it's going to see what level that's out. So it challenges a food product with an oxidizing agent, and then it measures the overall capacity of that food to resist antioxidation or oxidation. And the higher the ORAC score, the greater the food's antioxidant capacity. So a cup of Ningxia, actually, it ranges at 30,000 on the ORAC. And basically 1 cup of Ningxia is approximately equal to 4 cups of purple grapes, 1 cup of wolfberries, 5 whole cherries, half a cup of blueberries, 75 pomegranate, little arrows, a half a plum, and a 1/4 cup of aronia berries. So it's very, very high. That's why it's so high in antioxidant. So let's talk about what Ningxia is actually good for. So like I said before, the value for the ORAC of Ningxia is 30,000, which is very high. It's going to help you with energy. It helps with your skin, good for your eyesight, whole body wellness, and it supports normal cell function. And it's rich in that antioxidant and D-limonene, which is very, very important for our body and detoxifying. So let's talk a little bit about the ingredients that are in Ningxia. So you have wolfberries, and they actually use the entire thing. They don't just like squeeze it out and get like the juice from it. They're going to take all of it. So that's why it's actually considered a puree, and it's not like a juice, it's actual puree. And if you look, so I have a bottle here, I don't know if you can see, but on the very bottom, like that's the puree sitting there. So before I drink it, I always make sure that I shake it up and I mix that in. So if you have a brand new bottle, you'll notice there's like, you'll start to see the difference of the thickness, and that's that puree. And you're getting that whole wolfberry in there. So the essential oils that are in it, you have yuzu, lemon, and tangerine, and 93% the D-limonene. You have a fruit extract, which is blueberry, grapeseed extract, aronia, cherry, and pomegranate, and then stevia. So stevia is what helps sweeten it, but it is 0 calories and it's 300 times sweeter than sugar, and it only has 2 grams of sugar per serving. So you're not going to get a crash. Like when people drink like energy drinks or things that have sugar in it, you get that boost, but then you crash. So you're not going to get that with Ningxia, which is great. So a little bit more information on Ningxia. So biochemists at the Ningxia Institute of Nutrition analyzed the Ningxia wolfberry, and they found it is a vitamin capsule in the form of fruit. So it has so many great things in it. So they consider it like a vitamin. It's like, so that's how they like to think of it. So it has over 15% protein by weight, and it's higher than bee pollen. Oh, that was supposed to be 2 bees. And it contains over 21 essential minerals, 18 amino acids, and substantial amounts of chromium. And then it contains extra high levels of vitamins such as B, B3, and C. So B1, B3, and C, which are very, very important for our bodies. And it's a mineral powerhouse. So it is packed with minerals. You have that calcium, chromium, you have magnesium, potassium, copper, zinc, and manganese. And most humans, we are deficient in minerals because our food is genetically modified. So the more raw you keep your food, the better it is for you, and the more nutrients you're going to get from it. So you're going to actually get more of those nutrients from Ningxia and from the wolfberries, and that's what helps your body. So let's talk about some ways to enjoy Ningxia. I like to just drink it straight up. I put it in a shot glass. I like to add essential oils. Some of my favorite essential oils to add are lime. I also will add frankincense for a little boost of immunity. That's one of my go-tos. Also with the red shot, if you happen to have grabbed one of those at some point, they're great. A little spicy, but I love it. You can also add it to your favorite sparkling water, into a smoothie. You can make the red drink, which is basically Ningxia, and you're going to add sulfurzyme in it and a little bit of lime essential oil. And you fill a water bottle, you fill one of these up with water with 2 ounces of Ningxia and a teaspoon of the sulfurzyme. And that's going to, you just drink it throughout the day. You have a Ningxia bomb, which is a zing. So we have a few other Ningxia products. Nitro is basically like an energy shot, and it's made with wolfberries as well. I like to add this with a zing, which is a sparkling energy drink that Young Living has that has natural sugars, and it tastes really good. So I'll do that with Ningxia and this, and that's like a Ningxia bomb. Great for post-workout drinks. I like to use Amino Wise, which is a powder. I'll put that in there. You can also take your pouches and put them in the freezer to enjoy them like on a hot day. I like to put them in the freezer and then grab them in the morning, and I take them to work with me, and that way they're still cold. Because pro tip, these taste way better when it's cold. Okay. I'll drink them when they're not cold, but I enjoy them so much more when they are like nice and cold. So that's a tip. The other thing that I also really, really recently started doing is adding golden turmeric. I will add a teaspoon of this and water, and then I mix it really good with like a little hand blender. And then I take ice and I put it in a cup and I pour 2 ounces of Ningxia, and then I pour the golden turmeric over the top, and then I drink it. So it's helping you with all those antioxidants, but then you're also going to get help for inflammation, all the other good things that turmeric is good for. So those are just a few of my favorites. If you already drink Ningxia, let me know in the comments some of your favorite way to drink it that I may have not added, or maybe one that you really do enjoy. So let's talk about price breakdown, because some people are so worried about like, oh, what is a supplement? How much is it going to cost me? Is it going to break the bank? It's not. Okay. So you have options. You have your bottles. You can get a big bottle like this. They come in 2-pack, 4-pack, 6-pack, or 8-pack. Obviously, the bigger the pack that you get, the more cost efficient it's going to be. I usually will get like the 4-pack, or depending, I'm going to talk about a bundle that you can get that I really like. But pouches are so important because they are so perfect to take on the go with you. When I'm traveling, I just grab pouches. So you'll get, if you get the 90, it's $146 per ounce. But they're so awesome to have. Like, I think they're so important. I always make sure I have them for myself and for my son, and my son drinks them as well, which is important because he does not get enough fruits and vegetables and minerals in his diet because he's a picky kid. So pouches are super important. But there are some bundles. So there's a starter bundle, that one's $135. And you also get a box of nitro with it. So some of these are actually out of stock right now, but I bet you can get it in the bundle. And you could probably get it in the combo pack. The combo pack actually has, I believe that's two of the, no, I think it's four bottles and a pack of 30 packets, these packets. And then you also have the Essential Rewards Kit, which is $194. And that's the best one to get because you're going to get, like, it's the most efficient. So if you are already on subscription, you can just add it to your subscription order. Here's the thing, you also are going to get points back on that. So if you are just you're going to get 10% back if you're brand new being on subscription. But if you've been on subscription a while, you're going to get either 20 or 25% back, which is huge because you can use those points. I like to use points to purchase Ningxia. So that's a good way to do that and earn points back. Basically, it makes it cheaper. All right. That's really all the information that I have, but I am going to open it up for any questions that you might have on any of the content that I shared. As always, it is recorded, so I will be sharing that. If you missed the beginning, you can rewatch it. But are there any questions that I can answer? I know it was kind of quick, but I think I got all the information in there. But if there isn't any questions, I want to thank you so much for joining me live or watching the recording later. But I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording. And then if you want to ask a question afterwards, you can.